Hi, Ready is Troy Stein. Thank you for spending some time with me earlier this afternoon. Allow me to give you a couple of tips on Snagit, some things that you probably didn't know about, maybe valuable for you, maybe not. But let's start with the basics of the capture. When I mouse over a portion of my screen, I notice on this page, for example, that there is this capture vertical scrolling area that shows up. Let me just put my mouse off to the side. So when I click on it, what it's going to do is it's going to scroll this page and capture everything that was on the page, whether I could see it inside the browser or not. It will then show up inside of Snagit, right? And let me take my preview and excuse me, the previous. There we go. This is what I want. There we go. So I'm just bringing that tray down a little bit, and I will bring that back in. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We've got top, we've got the bottom. All right. Now, a couple things you might want to know about is that if you were going to walk somebody through, say, let's say this was the database of some kind, and you're going to say, well, first you're going to, by the way, this is called the step tool, and this allows you to document a process where they're going to go to Gilead.com, they're going to go to medicines, and then they're going to, from there, they're going to go to HIV, and then they're going to click on the product info. Maybe that was sort of the steps that you wanted them to go through. And while I'm at it, why don't I put on a descriptor down here where I'll, let's put some explanatory text. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that yellow right there. In fact, while I'm at it, why don't I just move this whole thing over here? Right, just about like that. If I want to, I can adjust the what this little speech bubble angle looks like if I want to do all kinds of things. There is something else that's pretty darn cool about Snagit, and that is especially you want to focus people's attention on what's truly important, and you want to get rid of things that aren't. So we focus a lot on the tools, but under the image tab, there's something here called cutout. And what cutout allows me to do is to choose a portion of that screen and just remove it. If I wanted to make it very clear what I am indeed cutting out, I can choose an option that's maybe a little bit more um, apparent when it looks like I cut it out with scissors. So you can do that as well. There may be times, so that's it on the image tab. On the tools side, there may be times that there are really important things that people shouldn't see. Maybe it's customer data, and for those you can blur out with those options and then move those around. The most common stuff are things like arrows, where you want people to see something. As soon as you create one of those, you'll notice that the options start showing up here. For example, I might turn it to yellow, and I might make the arrow much skinnier or much thicker. And if I want to, again, just clicking on it one more time will bring up those options. I can choose to say, well, what's going to be on the end of this arrow versus what's going to be on the other end of the arrow. So lots of ways of doing that. And then once I've got that, I can drag the ends of it around as I need to, making it shorter and smaller, etc. Those are really the main ones. I guess the other thing I would show you is something here called the library. We don't talk about it as much as we probably should, but there may be times, well, this is what Snagit does. Snagit is taking screenshots and it remembers which application you took. For example, I know that I took 16 screenshots from Photoshop. So these are things that I took in Photoshop. Here's one from FileMaker Pro. Here's one from Phantom PDF. A couple from Internet Explorer, a couple from Google Drive. So this might be a way for you to be able to find screenshots from previous applications. The alternative to that is you can find them also by date and say, well, let me see the ones that were back in February. I think it was like February 17th. Oh, there it is. And that one happened to be a movie. So you can do that as well. As relating to a movie, I think Snagit is fantastic. There may be times where you really you got something kind of tricky to explain to people, that a certain application is not working and it's a multi-step process, and it's just going to be better to explain with a video. In that case, you select a portion of the screen and you click on video, and then you get a countdown and you just talk through whatever that process is. When you're done, you can send somebody that video if you need to. You can put it up online or put it on a shared network drive and then point people to that for an explanation. But that's about it, my friend. I hope this is of use to you, and I wish you the very best of luck. Take care.